This program is proudly brought to you by PNG Motors, Galele International Hotel, and Telecom Limited.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Sports Scene. I am your host, Jaylee Sapies. Now let's see what's coming up on tonight's show. We speak to PSA Feanor Siaguru about his journey so far, as well as what's to come for the young athlete. And we chat with CRU's Eddie Galele about the CRU junior programs. But first and foremost, let's take a look at our weekend scorelines. Beginning with the NRL Finals Week number 3, on Friday we saw the Storm defeat the Roosters 48 points to 18, and on Saturday the Panthers defeated the Sharks 26 points to 6, securing themselves to another grand final. But other than the NRL, here is what else happened over the weekend. All right, now there's a lot happening in the sporting world. The Pacific International Hospital hosted on Sunday morning a walkathon to show their support towards the fight against women's cancer in Papua New Guinea. And in AFL PNG's New Kick program, Bugandi Secondary School defeated Salamaua Primary School 23 points to 13 in the grand final at Eriku Oval in Lae last Saturday. Now on to some more international news. The Brisbane Broncos confirmed on Tuesday that Michael Maguire is now officially Brisbane's new coach. This decision was announced just 5 days after sacking club legend Kevin Walters. The Baroko Motors-sponsored PNG AFL Moroks team defended their title last month at the 2024 Asian Championships in Thailand. Now this win marks the Moroks' 4th consecutive win at the 2024 Asian Championships. At a welcome reception hosted by their major sponsors Baroko Motors, the club showed their appreciation towards their sponsors and said this win was to show them that their sponsorship has paid off. But we'll go for a break now, but when we come back, we speak to Squash PNG's Feanor Siaguru. Stay with us. Welcome back, you're watching Sports Scene. Let's talk about squash now, particularly a special young man by the name of Feanor Siaguru. Feanor is a 22-year-old professional squash athlete who is currently in training to climb the world ranks. Now joining me on set tonight is Feanor. Feanor, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
All right, now you recently participated at the POM RC Open 2024. Just tell me about your experience there.
It was good. I enjoyed coming back to Port Moresby to play like my own. I've been playing POM Open for a while, probably 3 or 4 POM Opens before. And yeah, it was good to come back and play because I missed I missed 2023 and 2022. I did play those 2 years because I was injured in 2022 after I came back from the Commonwealth Games. And 2023, I had a tournament in Brisbane, so I had to stay for that one.
Yeah. Right, but overall your experience was good?
Yes, it was good. It was good coming back. I enjoyed every bit of it.
Right, now what has been an individual highlight for yourself as an athlete?
Well, I played World Champs in April, and that was the biggest tournament I've played, PSA tournament I've played in my whole career because I started this year. And I made 19 to 27, which is the bottom half of that draw. I lost in the first round to Rhys Dowling, one of Australia's top players. Yeah. And yeah, it was good. It was good experience for me. I learned a lot playing a lefty, especially.
Right.
Yeah, it was good.
Right, now as a Team PNG rep and PSA, what's next for you?
Well, right now, my federation is thinking of sending me to Australia for a couple more tournaments. I have a couple more in November, PSA tournaments to improve my ranking. And yeah, I'm also looking into going to Europe for some tournaments there. Yeah, Europe and Australia.
What's the biggest goal for you?
Well, I want to break top 100 in the world. That's my ultimate goal. I want to be the new highest ranked Papua New Guinean, in squash.
Right.
That's my goal. Yeah.
So, what's your experience like playing overseas compared to playing back here at home? Because you're based in Australia.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, it's good. I enjoy playing people I used to play, especially like older players, because they're more experienced, and I still learn, from them when I play older players, and also new ones too, because they teach me, even though I've been training out, I have to be disciplined. I need to focus, even though I know I can, beat them. Right. I still need to, be disciplined and just go out there, play the best squash I can, bring back the results. Yeah. Right. So it's good playing old players and new players back here in Mosby.
Right, now, do you have any acknowledgements?
Yes, I'd like to acknowledge the Port Moresby Rackets Club, Daisy Hill Squash Club, and the PNG Squash Federation. They have supported me a lot for the past 5 years now. Yeah, I wouldn't be where I am now without them. Yes, like individuals like Anna Bellinger, Merlin Alakos, Tim Kribish, my own family, mom and dad, all my siblings and classmates that helped me. They contributed in their own way to make me a better athlete and an individual. Right. Yeah.
Right. Very, very good to know that you've got a great support system behind you.
Yeah, it's good. I'm really happy that I'm fortunate.
Right. All right, Feanor, thank you very much for your time, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a quick break now, but don't go anywhere. When we come back, we talk to CRU's Eddie Galele about the CRU Junior programs. Welcome back to Sports Scene. Now, following the recent conclusion of Capital Rugby Union's 2024 season, officials have made it clear that it is not over yet for the year. Now, joining me on set to discuss CRU's junior programs is CRU's General Manager, Eddie Galele. Eddie, good to have you back.
Thank you, Jamie. Always good to be back. Thank you.
All right, now, before we talk about the CRU junior programs, let's talk about the CRU 2024 season.
What a season it was, 2024. Such a memorable year that I'm pretty sure the clubs won't forget. It culminated in what was a long season. It culminated in 3 teams taking out 5 grand finals. At the under 20s, it was FinCorp University Piggies that took it out. Then you had Harlequins who took out under 23s and A grade. The ladies that prize went to FinCorp University Piggies, and SWG Enterprise Valley Hunters took out the Premier Grade Grand Final in what was a really, really good year. There were key takeaways and learnings that we will be taking up with the clubs and stakeholders to review and hopefully come up with a better season next year.
Right, okay, back to the CRU Junior programs now. Please tell me about this.
It's something that one of our major sponsors, Moni Plus, has been driving in the background, and it's basically just getting kids to get into a rhythm and a regime over the weekend, just to keep them engaged, plus prepare them for prepare them for the future.
Right. Now, what are the main goals of these rugby clinics?
It's safe to say the main goal would be to basically set them up for life. Rugby ethos and values include discipline, respect, integrity, passion, solidarity. And in driving that through sport, we hope to get that agenda across to the kids and make them more responsible citizens.
Right. Now, in line with, running these rugby clinics, what's the biggest challenge?
One of the biggest challenges that we see that may come out from this would be keeping our families engaged, because with the kids coming along, you'll have your parents coming as well. But we're hoping that with these programs kicking off in the next 2 weeks, we should see our families get together and really have some fun together on the weekends at the field.
Now, 7 weeks of rugby training, if I'm correct, for the juniors, and it will be headed by Aiden Toa. What do you think this means for the kids that participate?
As I stated earlier, it's just setting them up for a regime and getting them into that program-based lifestyle, where they start thinking about how they set goals, because they'll be taught to set goals and to chase those goals as well. Kids will be given the kits. In the kits will be diaries and pens where they get to state what they want to achieve over that 7-week block, and really see if we can help them achieve those, along with the help from their parents that do attend.
Right, now you've mentioned the goals. Are you able to just tell me a bit more about how these programs are designed?
Well, just like any other program, these programs are designed to instill behaviors that we really want to push through into our communities. And we're hoping, and as with any other program, there's a rippling effect, just so that we we get our communities, we get leaders back into the communities that can really step up and realize their potential and help them to really grow in life. Not only themselves, but their families, their communities, and yeah, it is hopeful that we get that widespread effect.
Right now, for those that want to register, are you able to just tell us how do we go about this?
You can register, and registration will be through the links on our portals, our website and our social media portals. We've done a blast, and there'll be blasts as well going out through the next week. The first program is scheduled for, I believe, 19th October, and that should culminate into a festival at the end of the 7-week block.
Right, now sounds very exciting. Do you have any acknowledgements?
As I've always stated, thank you to our major sponsors. Thank you to Moni Plus, Pacific Industries, Pepsi, New Power, Vodafone, and of course our gold partners, Stanley. There's a whole heap that have supported the competition right throughout. And more importantly, our families that rock up, the families that support the clubs and the players that really bring this dream into fruition. So thank you to you all. We're hoping to have a bigger season next year, and we'd like to invite you all to the junior programs as well. We're working with other clubs, and we're actually pursuing to see if we can start keeping those players engaged through the junior program as well. So thank you to you all. And of course, thank you to EMTV Sports Scene for having us throughout the season. We're looking forward to a bigger partnership come next year.
Eddie, thank you very much for your time, and we wish you all the best with the junior programs.
Thank you, Jaylee. Thank you.
All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be back to wrap things up. Welcome back to Sports Scene. Now let's see what's trending in the sporting world. Cameron Green has been withdrawn of the final 2 matches of Australia's one-day international series against England after reporting soreness following the 3rd game at Chesterley Street on Wednesday. Former top-ranked Naomi Osaka started the China Open with a routine 6-3, 6-2 victory over Lucia Bronzetti of Italy on Wednesday to mark her first match with new coach Patrick Mouratoglou in positive style. Lionel Messi notched his 841st career goal in Inter Miami's 1-1 draw against Charlotte FC on September 29 in Major League Soccer at Chase Stadium, Florida. Although Messi's impressive strike wasn't enough to secure a victory, it marked yet another remarkable achievement in the Argentine's illustrious career. South Africa's David Miller became only the 6th player to feature in 500 T20s. He achieved this milestone during his Team Barbados Royals match against Guyana Amazon Warriors in the Caribbean Premier League. The Indian women's doubles pair of Trisa Jolly and Gayatri Gopichan advanced to the semi-finals of the 2024 Macau Open Super 300 on Friday. Now, unfortunately, their journey came to a close on Saturday when they lost 70-21, 21-16, and 10-21 to the world number 54 Chinese Taipei pair. But that's what's trending this week. Now let's take a quick look at what's coming up this weekend. Now, as we all know, the NRL Grand Final is this weekend, and that game is on Sunday, where we see the Panthers play against the Storm. All right, now before we go, if you have a sports-related story you'd like us to cover, please contact us on 312-9229, or you can Facebook us, email us, or drop by our office at Level 2 Garden City, Boroko, here in Port Moresby. But that's a wrap for tonight's show. I hope you enjoyed my company, because I certainly enjoyed yours. Now do join me same time, same place next week, right here on your number 1 to watch. I am Jaylee Sapies, and this was Sports Scene. Good night for now.
This program was proudly brought to you by PNG Motors, Gazelle International Hotel, and Telecom Limited.